Okay, hello, and welcome to the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness Show, Australia registered charity, where we have open conversations with the youth about mental health. I'm your host, KATINDA, author of The Big Comeback and founder of the Confidence and Self-Esteem Academy and one of GYMHA's special board advisors. And in today's show, we are so blessed to be in the presence of three amazing panelists. And our first guest is Anthony Neale. Anthony is GYMHA's chairperson, governance, high performance well-being organizational consultant, well-being health retreats. Hello and welcome to the show, Anthony.
Thank you, Katina. It's a great honor to be on the show, and I'm really looking forward to our Mindset Summit when it comes.
Thank you. And our second guest is Gloria Madu. She is the Summit Secretary, GYMHA's social media manager and ambassador. Hello and welcome to the show, Gloria.
Thank you so much, KATINDA. I'm very grateful and honored to be here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And our third guest is Deepshikha Tripathi. She's the Summit Chairperson. She's also GYMHA's training manager. She's also counseling psychologist and life coach, international speaker, CEO and founder at Prayas. Hello and welcome to the show, Deepshikha.
Hello, Gloria, and I'm really glad to be here with you all for just this introductory series about our summit.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
In our conversation today, our guests will give us some insight on the upcoming summit, which is Finding the Mindset Tools to Overcome Challenges Summit 2022. But before we dive deeper into the show, I'd love to know, how are we feeling today? Tony.
I'm feeling really excited, and I've had a great day today. I'm in Tasmania at the moment, and it's 5 p.m. here, and I've had a great day and looking forward to a great evening.
Thank you. Thank you. What about Gloria? How are you feeling today?
Well, it's about 8 a.m. here in Nigeria, and it's still a beautiful morning over here. And yes, I look forward to an exciting day today.
Thank you. Deepshikha, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really vibrant today because sun is shining bright. So it's really a hot day, but still light is like, it's full of light and vibrance. So really, I'm feeling great and excited about our summit.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, Tony, I have some questions. I start with you. So what's the leading factor behind organizing the Mindset Summit?
Well, it all aligns with our mission. And our mission of GYMHA is to empower young people to gain better mental health and improve the quality of their lives. This Facebook program is a great vehicle to broadcast that mission. That is, to raise awareness, especially to youth, of the mindset tools available to enhance and empower youth going forward.
Thank you. Thank you. And what's so special about the Mindset Summit 2022?
Well, that's a great question, KATINDA. In this year's summit, it is a deepening of what we did last year. We have a great lineup of health experts who will share their knowledge and tools to enhance mindset. I'm very excited to be a part of this year's Mindset Summit.
Thank you very much. And Gloria, why should someone register for the Mindset Summit?
Okay, thank you so much for that question. Okay, so everybody should be able to register for the summit because there are a lot of lessons to be learned. It's an avenue where we get to learn from experts, talk about their experiences, teachers from their wealth of knowledge. Amazingly, it's also an avenue where we also get to even relate with the speakers before and even after the summit. So I think everyone should be able to register for the summit.
And who can register? So you're saying everybody can register?
Yes, that's the answer to the question. Everybody can register. And it's advised that every youth should register because, it's very important. It's going to help them in being able to overcome challenges because these days youths go through a lot of challenges. So it's important every young person see this as an opportunity to register for the summit.
And what
Thank
are the
you.
dates? What are the dates for this summit?
Okay, so the summit is scheduled to take place on the 23rd and the 24th of April this month, 2022.
Thank you, thank you. And Deepshikha, how excited are you about the Mindset Summit 2022?
I'm very much excited just to hear from lots of panelists which are lined up, like amazing panelists are lined up for the summit, and then to grab their experience and apply that in our life as well, to just witness all those youth who are going to register for this and who are going to get a great value from the summit.
Right. And in terms of value, how is this Mindset Summit 2022, how will it add value to participants' life? I know Gloria mentioned a few things, but what can you add to that?
Yeah, actually a lot of things I can add to that. Definitely the smartest way to be smart is to learn from others' experiences, I would say, rather than experiencing something yourself, because that will consume your time, your energy, and of course your emotions. So it's always smart to learn from others' experiences. So this summit is kind of, which is going to just like stories from experiences, like experts from the fields, and they are going to share their experiences, their expertise, and their like takeaways from whatever they have learned from their real life experiences. So definitely no way to miss it out. Must register yourself on 23rd and 24th of April 2022. And definitely it's promising it's going to add great value to yourself. So that's it.
Thank you. So Tony, I'm just thinking, based on what Deepshikha said, what the value is going to add. Do you think this year the value will be much more than last year? What is the difference between, I know you talked about we had something last year similar. What is going to be different about this summit this year?
Well, I think it's because it's, as I was saying, it's a deepening. So it's going to go into a little bit more of our tools that we got available. And it's so important to have to pick the right tool that'll suit different people. As you know, people respond better to different tools. It'll feel right using one tool to one person, and another person will feel that another tool it works for them better. It's knowing that you've got these actual choices that'll help you, and you pick the right tool that helps you. And I think that's something that's really important. And there's a wide variety of tools that are out there to help you.
What are some examples of the tools that we might expect to see, or some strategies that we'll get from our speakers in this summit this year?
Well, there's all sorts of things. There's mindset tools that are available, but there's also music, the power of music. And I think that, just those two things are just so powerful in how the things are going.
Yes. Gloria, what would you like to add to that? What do you think is going to be so different from last year's summit?
Okay, well, I was actually opportune to be a part of last year's summit, and then it was really, really amazing. But then this year's summit, this time around, we have more partnering organizations. And so we intend to reach out to even more participants. And then we also have, just like Tony mentioned, we have amazing guest actors too who would be, performing in their aspect of music performance. And we also have experts who are knowledgeable in different areas. So put together, it's going to make the summit this year to be very, very amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. I was just thinking about, why should, we're talking about what the value is for this summit, but why should someone really get excited about signing up to this Mindset Summit? What shift are they really expecting? I know we're going to have music. We'll have a lot of tools that, mindset tools. We might have a lot of laughter as well. But what is it? What shift are we thinking what is it that's going to happen to to anybody who joins or comes to the summit this year in terms of moving forward in their life? What is the benefit?
I think it's just the general. Oh, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
So yes, I would say, first of all, we are going to launch our very special emotional intelligence course on the same day. So that's something incredible about the summit, and which is something very different from the last year summit. And apart from that, we are going to provide our participants a toolkit, I would say handy toolkit of lots of mindset tools, which they will not be only having, they will be knowing it properly when to use which tool to just overcome a situation or deal with a situation. And that's something very important. Like, only knowing is not enough. Knowing, and knowing in just deeper ways when to apply what. It's something very important, and only that can help anyone to overcome any adverse situation. And for that, I can just give examples like building resilience, building confidence, and just building assertiveness and the courage to overcome any and every adverse situation. So it's something going to be like that, and it's going to format our mindset, I would say. Just because so many speakers sharing their experiences, sharing knowledge, and so much more, and then they are going to just absorb all those things in just 2 days within few hours, and that's so amazing about the summit. So that's it.
Thank you. So what you're saying is the people who participate in this summit will take home some practical tools, things they can
Definitely.
actually do.
Yeah.
Right. Tony, I know
They can
you were...
apply. Not only,
Yeah.
It's not only just about 2 days. It's about whatever you are taking from here in these 2 days, which will you will just carry that throughout your life, and you can apply that at any time. So it's kind of lifetime support, I would say.
Wow,
So in
that
that
sounds
sense, it's very special. Yeah.
Sounds amazing. I know, Tony, you wanted to say something.
Yeah, I just want to add to what Deepshikha was saying, and that's the raising the awareness of these tools, and also raising the awareness of how the person, myself, how I react, what I do, my behaviors. It's the tools which help you recognize what you're really doing. It was just said before, you might know it, but are you doing it, and are you being it? That's the thing. And that's just the deepening of awareness of what's really happening around you. Are you being conscious of what you're doing, or are you doing things as a robot and just continually doing the same thing over and over again? Are we aware that we're doing the same thing over and over again? These are the things that these tools will help our audience to be able to become aware of. And it's the awareness and the consciousness of living every moment as it happens, and learning from mistakes. It's okay to make mistakes. That's where we learn things. I think it's the deepening of awareness. It's so important. And there's just so many tools, and there's so many experts that we've got that'll highlight these beautiful tools for us.
And how are people going to be able to be accountable to themselves once they get this knowledge? What is something, are we expecting from the experts coming to this event, how will they enhance their consistency? Because, you're talking about consciousness, awareness. It's amazing to listen to it. It's amazing to do it for 2-3 days. But how are people going to ongoing, like Deepshikha said, it's a lifetime support. What is it they're going to try to do to make it easy for them to practice maybe on a daily basis? Just accountability. What is it you think the experts might give them to be able to do that? Gloria? Tony, go for it.
Well, that's a good one. And I think it's about self-discipline. That's one of the most important character traits to have. And it's just to be aware of what self-discipline really means, and how you carry yourself through life. It's a life lesson. And it's also being accountable to yourself. That means that you have a mentor or somebody you can talk to who really looks after you. And it might well be a really trusted friend. It might be another practitioner. It's taking the responsibility of your own life. That's the key. And if you need help, you put your hand up and you get somebody to help you. I like this phrase, to be the CEO of yourself. I think that sums it up.
Yes, that's very much so. Deepshikha, did you want to add something? I could see you were smiling when Tony was
Definitely. Yeah. You are an amazing observer, I would say. You are really amazing observer, apart from being an amazing host. Yeah.
Thank you.
So I would say, yeah, it's about your own commitment and conviction towards getting better and better and better at the art of living life. Because no one else is going to take charge for you. You
That's
yourself
right.
have to take charge towards working on yourself, towards making things better, towards living a better life. So definitely only you are the person who can take charge and who can take action. Then only things going to happen. It's not only about coming to summit, listening for 2 days from experts, and then just forgetting everything. It's about just applying those things in your life whenever it's required. It's about just taking those things and practicing them whenever it's required, because practice creates permanence. And that's why that way only it's going to work. It's not only about 2 days, it's not only about GYMHA or experts. It's about you yourself. You can do something for yourself, no one else. So definitely you need to take charge. And your commitment to improving yourself, your conviction for doing that, as well your consistency in taking actions is something which will lead you ahead in your life. So that was all from my side.
Yeah, I like that. Taking inspired action, I call it,
Definitely.
because nobody else really can do anything for you. I always say people have to participate in their own rescue. Nobody else can actually
Right.
do
Yeah,
that for
even
them.
people need to just stretch their hands for even getting supporting hands. So this is kind of similar. We are just lending our support to you, but you need to just stretch your hand, stretch yourself for taking that support. So action is required. It's not only about listening and motivation and everything. It's about taking action and applying that. Yeah.
Yeah. Gloria, would you like to add something? I see that big smile.
Okay. Okay. I think Tony and Deepshikha talked a lot about this, but I think one thing I would like to add again is we could also during the course of the summit or after the summit, we could personally still reach out to the speakers if we feel we want to be clarified on one aspect or the other. So that's another advantage of being a part of the summit. It gives you that venue to still personally reach out to the speakers after the summit. I think that's the only thing I would like to add to.
Yeah. And what do you believe will be the regret of people that actually miss out on being participants in this summit? What are some things they'll really regret about? Tony?
It'll be the same old, same old.
If you don't
It's
change,
Groundhog Day, right? I think that's what's going to happen. It's just going to, you're just going to have the same result in your life as what you had yesterday. And I think that's the thing. It's improving yourself and improving and helping your community around you. That's so important. It's feeling that the purposefulness of why you're here. Why are you on this planet? God's given us all a special gift. And if we don't shine with that gift, well, why are we here? That's the question.
Yeah, I always say, don't die with the music inside you.
That's it.
Very true.
Yeah, I know there's a
Scream
statement.
it out.
I don't know who said this. They say when you look in the graveyard, there's a lot of drains which were buried in the graveyard because people did not exploit their potential while they were living. So they've died with all the greatness in them and they've robbed the living of their goodness, of their greatness, because they took it with them, which is the whole idea, I believe, with this mindset summit. It's for people to also express who they are, bring out the best in themselves, overcome any challenges they've got, and just get the tools, like Deepshikha was saying, all the tools and strategies of how to overcome challenges when they come along, because it doesn't matter who you are in life, we all go through challenges. It's a question of how do you respond to them as opposed to reacting, because I guess when you react, you seem to do the wrong thing, but when you respond, You take time to think, okay, what's the best way forward? What's the right thing to do in this present moment? Yeah. So what is the
And
message?
I would like to add on something, Katinda, to your
Yes.
points. Yeah, just definitely it matters who you are, because it's just a part of how you are responding to a certain thing. So both of these are part and parcel of a certain package. So definitely who you are, as well how you are responding to a certain situation. It's all about you. It's actually who you are
That's right.
as a complete person. Yeah. So that's
Yeah. Tony, you were adding something?
Oh, yeah, look, I think it's moving to being your true self so that you can take the mask off and show that, you know, this is truly me. And and going towards the passion in your heart, why you're really here. As I was mentioned before, we've all been given certain gifts. Some of us are great musicians. Some of us are great cooks. It doesn't matter what it is. We're great at something, and we need to express that. And if we don't express that, then we haven't sort of reached our potential, and we're not helping others around us. Because you look at it, for instance, if you're a good tennis player, as an example, you can inspire people. You can inspire people by just the excellence and the concentration and things like that. It doesn't matter what it is. It's as long as you try and be the best that you can be. And that's the thing, is to reach your A game, if you like.
Be the best of what the best is for you. Yes.
That's it. And help others on the way. That's the thing. Inspire others to be the best.
Yes. I think they say knowledge is useless to you, because when you don't share it, then what's the point? What you know, you need to give it away. Yeah. So.
Correct.
And just before we conclude, so what is the message you really want to push? What is the message, Deepshikha? What do you want to tell the participants or anybody who's watching this Facebook today? What is something that if they don't come, they're going to miss out? We know that, but what is your message to them?
So my message to them is just things happen twice. So just note it down. If possible, things happen twice. Jim Rohn, the famous speaker, just quoted this. And once in mind and once in reality. So it's foremost and most important thing to just work on our mind and mindset. And this summit is going to be something like that, which will equip participants to work on their mindset, to build a new mindset, a growth mindset, benefit mindset, which will help them to just better themselves as a person and better their lives. So there's no question of missing it. And it's not any ordinary summit which you will come, you will attend, and you will go without taking anything, which you can apply in our life on practical grounds. Each and every component of the summit is just structured around you can just take it, you can apply it. And even we will just help you with when you can apply, how you can apply. You just need to absorb that, apply that whenever it's needed. And most importantly, you need to just be committed to yourself, to improve yourself as a person in your life. So it's definitely going to help everyone. And really, those who are missing it, they are really missing a lot, I would say. They are missing a chance to change their life, to live their desired life, to work on their mindsets. So what else is important in their life? Nothing is important in just growing and getting a better person, living a better life. So this is something really important not to miss out. It's just promising to give you change, give you breakthroughs, and a lot more along with that.
Thank you. Thank you. Tony, what is the message you want to leave with our viewers today?
Well, as I mentioned right up the start about our mission with GYMHA, it is to empower youth. Youth are our future leaders. What better way to have the right mindset of how to live life, and can you imagine having leaders who taught that, who actually helped children as they're going to have the right mindset right up the start? Just imagine the world that we could be living in. everybody helping everybody. A world full of love and unity and peace. What else could you ever ask for? This is what GYMHA is attempting to do, empower youth to be the best that they can be. And I think that's such a noble purpose. We need our youth, our future leaders to be the best. We want a beautiful world for our children and their grandchildren and so forth. Let's build a better world together. That's my message.
I love that. I love the words, love and peace, they dig deep. It's just what we all need right now. So before we conclude, I know there's so many ways to protect and manage your mental health and well-being. We obviously talk about global youth mental health awareness, but being role models, being leaders in this space, how do we take care of ourselves? How do we check in with our mental health on a daily basis? Or what do you actually do to soothe your soul? Just one thing you can tell our viewers. Deepshikha.
I just take my time to recharge myself. I take rest and I just take my space, and then I get up and just be in my zone of action. I'd say, yeah, that's it.
Tony, what do you do to soothe your soul?
Well, I actually do things like the character strengths, and the character strengths to me are so important. And there's certain websites that you can get to pull out a character strength. And for instance, you might pull out the character strength of self-discipline, and you're wondering that, how can I apply this self-discipline to my life for today? What are the things that's going to make a difference in how I can improve myself? It's these things. It's to sort of get the moral characters that we need, integrity, trust. All these things are so important to make our lives work. But it's also very important that we look after our bodies, our mind, and that's all that we can really do. It's to be the best that we can be. And that's the mind, the body, look after your emotions, and also look at your spirituality. Make sure that you get plenty and it's well balanced.
Yes,
thank you.
That's for sure. I see Gloria just joined us back again.
And Tony, you reminded me of some article I was just reading 2 or 3 days back, and that was about just our biggest purpose is to live our life in the best possible way. So you have just reminded me that. And the best way to showing our gratitude that God has just graced us with this life is to live every day at our best possible way. So,
absolutely.
so much.
Yes. Gloria, welcome back. We're just finalizing here. The question was, what do you do for yourself on a daily basis to soothe your soul? What is something you do?
Okay, sorry, I had network issues.
That's okay.
Okay, so I start every day with gratitude. I start by thanking God for the gift of life and thanking Him for everything. I start with just gratitude. It makes me, it makes the rest of my day beautiful and amazing. And then I just try to be happy, irrespective of, the circumstance I may find myself in. I believe that happiness comes from within, and then we're responsible for our own happiness. So this mindset has helped me a lot.
Thank you.
So this is how I just spend my day. Yes.
Okay, so for everybody who's watching, you can find more information on the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness by visiting our website, www.globalyouthmentalhealthawareness.org. And Deepshikha, can you tell us those dates for the summit again?
Definitely, 23rd and 24th April, and just 7 p.m. Melbourne time. And you can check your time zones for that same. And then participants will be getting certificates also upon request. And there's special emotional intelligence course launch. A lot more things are lined up for you, which are going to definitely change your life. This is going to change you as a person. This is going to change your life. So be there with us on 23rd and 24th of April.
Yes, I believe life will never be the same again for anybody that joins the summit, because
Definitely.
there is so
Definitely.
much
Sure.
to gain and learn. So thank you so much, Gloria. Thank you, Tony. Thank you, Deepshikha, for blessing us with your presence today. We appreciate you. And I want to thank you, viewers, for being fabulous audience, for the support, and for watching the Global Youth Mental Health Awareness Show. We appreciate you so much. And see you on the 23rd and 24th of April at the summit. Happy Easter for those who celebrate that. May you all experience the frequencies of love and light. Stay blessed.